For the sake of time, I'm going to call this meeting of the Bylaw Review Committee for September 11, 2023 to order, as it is a time of 6:46. Thank you, Nancy. I think Joanne will also be joining us, but there is a FinCom meeting tonight as well. So a quick update is, as you may be aware, that tomorrow night is the select board meeting, and the bylaws articles are sponsored by the select board. So there was very minimum feedback on chapter 17 and chapter 45 for us to really review in a timely manner. Hence why for this town meeting, we're going to move forward with the ACO bylaw, which FinCom did vote in favor of with some minor adjustments. And then it will regroup. And I think part of it is going to be bringing some members of committees together, maybe a small select board grouping, and for the permanent building. And so that we can have some more clarity and move forward, hopefully, with a comprehensive plan for those other two articles, possibly even for the springtime. So I'm going to try to share.
I just sent Joanne the link. She wasn't on the email.
She's on. She just logged in.
Okay. So yeah, perfect.
I'm also going to because we are here virtually, and this is being recorded. I just want to note that Doug Shea is on the call, David Blau's on the call, Nancy Day and Joanne Mulligan and myself is on the call. Right now, we do not have Sue Shockett or Pat Fasanello on the call, so we are missing two members on the call right now. All right.
Are you going to share it, Allie, or do you want me to grab it?
If you could grab it, I'm just looking to see. That's what I was looking to see if I could find it.
Okay, so can you see?
Right. Yep.
Okay. So at the FinCom meeting on, I guess it was last Thursday, there were really no issues with the content. It was all about grammatical issues. And as everyone knows, we didn't touch this first kind of, we didn't touch much, if anything, of section 5-1. The only thing we did was add this final sentence here. The finance committee had concerns about it being a run-on sentence, commas not being in the right place and it changing the meaning, excuse me. So what they suggested was adding a comma here after towns and adding the word the select board. And that's it. They had no changes down at the bottom to the deletion of the phrase within the town. It was just the comma and the phrase or the select board that they wanted to amend the article. And so we took that up and we voted favorably with those two minor amendments, the comma and the phrase the select board. And that was everything.
All right.
And I know Brad had some comments about changing intermunicipal agreement to make these lowercase letters, and I will go with the lawyer in him.
Yeah, I'm just that it's not a defined term anywhere in the bylaws, so I think it's just, it's referenced once in one other in the veterans thing, I think somewhere, but just a word intermunicipal isn't in there anywhere. So that's really form over substance.
Well, I agree with you, Brad. I think that's the proper thing to do.
And so I can bring that to FinCom's attention later on tonight. Last year we passed a law at town meeting, or maybe it was in the spring, that allowed the town clerk to make these minor adjustments. So if for some reason we can't get it in a revised copy into the warrant, we can always have the clerk amend it. So shouldn't be an issue.
And just for clarity, that when we submit it to town meeting, it's going to be like last time, right? Where all of the changes are going to show as red line, and the original will show as kind of the black text, right? So everybody can see what actually changed. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Are there any other concerns with this? All right. Would anyone like to make a motion?
I will make a motion for favorable action on the chapter 5 for animal control, including the amended language to use lowercase letters with the word intermunicipal and agreement.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded.
I heard a second by Nancy. Brad, I'm not gonna, I'll give you a chance later. All right, and
Okay,
because we're
fine.
virtual, I'm going to do a roll call vote. So Doug,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Brad,
Yes.
David,
Yes.
Joanne,
Yes.
and I am yes as well. So at this point, I don't have a set date for future dates. The select board will be going over finalizing things tomorrow night, and we can begin an email and kind of we'll start trying to pull some other members together to work on those final 2 articles before the fall. And I think it's really timing and really getting that input way ahead of time so that we're all on the same page and have a real plan of action for those. And with that, because Doug is going to be heading off to FinCom tonight, do we have anything else that we want to discuss? Or
We have
record?
minutes if people
Minutes.
have read them
Thank you.
and are interested.
There was a very small typo that showed up in blue word correction that I fixed in the what do you call it? Oh my God. In the Google Drive.
Okay.
I wrote the suggestion.
Okay. Was that the council?
Let me find it.
Was that I not
minutes.
looking at the Google Drive, and the only one I see in blue is council, as in the legal council, town council, as opposed to town council like a governing board, suggesting that I spell it COUNCIL, and that would be the incorrect spelling for this use of council.
No, I can't find it because I corrected it, which I shouldn't have done.
All right, we can do minutes next time anyway. We don't really have to do it right
Yep.
now.
Okay, all right, and if that is it, then it is, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Yep. So
Motion
moved.
to second.
All right, and we will do a quick roll call vote. Doug,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
Brad,
Yes.
David,
Yes.
Joanne,
Yes.
and I am a yes. Thank you, everyone, for logging in for a quick 10 minutes so that we could get that vote settled.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and we will be in touch.
Have fun,
All right.
Doug.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.